Hi everyone, I'm Miss Kunzman. I'm the new teacher for first grade in Mrs. Kleinschmidt's class. So if you had Mrs. Kleinschmidt, I'm the new teacher in her classroom. Today I'm going to be reading a book called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? It's all about daily happiness for kids. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Your mom and dad each have a bucket. Your sister and brother also have a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel very happy and good when your bucket is full. And you feel very, very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that makes others feel special. When you make someone feel special, you are filling a bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that makes others feel bad. Many bucket dippers have an empty bucket themselves. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's bucket. Do we think that works? No, that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel so good when you help others feel good. So filling others' buckets not only makes them feel good, but it makes us feel good too. So all day long, we are either filling up or dipping into others' buckets by what we say and what we do. I want you to try and fill a bucket today and see what happens. See how it makes you feel. See how it makes them feel. You love your mom and dad, or maybe your grandparents. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Look at their buckets filling up. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Wow, it looks like they're overflowing. Watch for smiles light up in their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. Oh. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. Look, his bucket is filling right up. Maybe you could even say thank you too. He has a bucket. Your bus driver has a bucket. Your mom and dad have buckets. Your teachers have buckets. Your friends at school, we all have buckets. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. Yes. Or you could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. Yep, so no matter how old you are, how young you are, we all have buckets. And there are so many ways that we can fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and it's easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, just like we said on the previous page. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone's bucket by either saying something kind, being caring, saying thank you. So when you fill someone's bucket, your bucket is filling right up too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be. Bucket filling makes everyone feel so good. So, why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? I don't know about you, but this book really makes me want to be a bucket filler every day. So, you can start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. That little boy is eating his breakfast and he's kind of brainstorming some ways that he can fill buckets at school. I love that idea. Starting your day, just being positive and trying to be kind to others. That's a great idea. So at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But you can always try again the next day to fill your friends and your teachers and your parents' buckets up. If you answered, yes, I did, that's the life of a bucket filler. That's you. So using kind words, being a nice friend, it not only makes our friends feel good and the people around us feel good, it makes our own buckets fill up and we feel so good. So boys and girls, I want all of you to try to be a bucket filler. This book was called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? Okay, thanks for reading with me. Bye everyone.